Alright, YouTube, what's happening? This is your boy Venom. I'm back with you guys with another YouTube video today, and today I'm here with just an old school kind of like commentary over some Call of Duty gameplay, and today we're going to be discussing Call of Duty. Now, of course, there are multiple solutions that people have came up with over time to improve Call of Duty, make Call of Duty better, or give Call of Duty, more time if they quote unquote need it from what some people say. But today I am here to propose my opinion, or what I think would be good for Call of Duty. Now, for a little bit over a decade now, COD has been being released every single year after year, and honestly I feel myself getting burnt out. Maybe franchise fatigue, if you ever heard of that word. That's kind of what I'm feeling now. Call of Duty I mean, by any means, isn't necessarily bad or anything like that, but I just feel like they could be improved upon a little bit more, because at least in my opinion, I haven't really had too much fun with a Call of Duty game ever since Modern Warfare 3. After Modern Warfare 3, each COD to me has just been boring. Now, of course, I like Ghost and I like Infinite Warfare, but I am still kind of disappointed in them because they don't catch my attention. They don't really catch my attention. And Call of Duty used to hook me on year round. Like, I would play it from when it was released all the way until the next game was released, all the way up to Modern Warfare 3. And when Black Ops 2 came out, I was just done. Like, COD was not addicting to me no more. I used to be able to play year round, but now I can only play up until January, February, depending on the game. I liked Infinite Warfare. I was able to play it up till February, March, and then it started to get boring after a while. But honestly, even though I have this to propose, I kind of feel like at the end of the day, would it really change much? Who really knows? I mean, the games could just be the same thing. I used to love the older CODs even more, and they used to make it every 2 years. Like, they had 2 years to work on it, and I'm pretty sure, now this isn't confirmed or anything, but personally I'm pretty sure that they were probably starting to brainstorm or work on their next Call of Duty game even when their Call of Duty game before they're like, for example, right? I'm pretty sure that right when COD 4 was getting ready to be released, I'm pretty sure Infinity Ward was already thinking of ideas for Modern Warfare 2, because they were low on time, they were pressed for time, they had to do what they had to do, and they had to, get stuff out, work hard, and get it out quick. But they used to have 2 years for that, and they have an extra year now to work on the Call of Duty games, and it just feels like it's just more boring. With World War II, seems like there's less content in the game at launch. Who knows what they're gonna bring, but it just, I don't know, just stuff just really doesn't feel the same. And that could just be me outgrowing Call of Duty. It could be, sometimes you just get bored of games, or you get bored of certain games, and that just be that. But today I'm going to be talking about how I think that Call of Duty in between each release of, I can't fucking speak. In between each release of a Call of Duty game, alright, I feel like that they should take a break. And what I mean by this is, let's just say that World War II is out right now. It just came out in November. Alright, instead of releasing Black Ops, or quote unquote, who knows, the name hasn't been confirmed or anything like that, so who knows what the next Call of Duty game by Treyarch in 2018 will be named at this time, or at this point when I'm recording this video and uploading it. But I feel like that World War II is out right now. How about, instead of releasing another Call this year, skip this year, focus on World War II, give Treyarch a little bit more time, give Infinity Ward a little bit more time, and then next year in 2019 release Treyarch's new COD. Don't release Infinity Ward's next game in, alright, so if it was being released in 2019, don't release Infinity Ward's next game in 2020, release it in 2021, and just keep that cycle going. Instead of releasing it a year after, wait a second year. And so that way the Call of Duty that's out right now, or is in its current, or whichever Call of Duty is in its current life cycle, let it get about like 2 years. That way the developers can get a little bit more time, and you can suck like all the life out of it like as you can. That's if you like the game. Like Black Ops 3, they end up coming out with that Zombies Chronicles or whatever it was called, you know. Push out as much content as you can or you want to for that game. Give people, you know, 2 years to really have their time with that game, and then after that second year, then go on and release the next Call of Duty. That's my plan, although at the end of the day, would it really change anything? Who knows? All right, people automatically assume that because, you know, they're gonna, like, even me, like when I first heard that Sledgehammer was getting introduced into the life cycle or the developing cycle of these Call of Duty games, I was excited. I'm like, all right, they get a third year. They used to have 2. That's an extra year to bring more content, everything. I've been disappointed with every Call of Duty since. And like I said, I like Ghost and I like Black Ops 2. I mean, not Black Ops 2. I like Ghost and I like Infinite Warfare. But, and I you know, by any means, they're not bad games in my opinion. I played them a lot. But they just don't live up to the games in the past. But at the same time, I enjoy them for what they are. You know, one thing I need to stop doing is comparing them to the old games. I enjoy them for what they are. But, you know, I kind of have to compare them to the old games because it's in the same franchise. So I feel like it's only right if I compare them together, you know, compare them to the older Call of Duty games that had less time to be developed or had less time to be worked on. But that's what I think. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about that? You know, instead of releasing it every year, give it a year. So give the Call of Duty that's gonna come out 2 years and then release the next Call of Duty game. So honestly, by that point, they would probably have, you know, a good amount of time. So if Infinite Warfare came out in, what was it, 2016, all right, wait 2017, all right, so no, that's a bad start. But yeah, no, that's a good start. So Infinite Warfare came out in 2016. World War II came out in 2017. I feel like Treyarch should release their next game in 2019. That way, and then don't release Infinity Wars game in 2020, release in 2021. So from 2016 all the way to 2021, Infinity War will have that much time. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Sorry, I had to count real quick. But they have 5 years to work on the next Call of Duty game. That should be more than enough time. And each Call of Duty game gets like a 2-year life cycle. That way they can fix what they want to fix, add what they want to add, and do all that stuff and see what happens. But again, you know, you could just add more developers into the rotation, but who knows how that would actually turn out. I actually have a video planned in the future. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do it, but I actually want to like go a little bit more in depth about you know, my thoughts, and I actually want to have another person on here to talk to so I can get their thoughts about adding more developers to the life cycle. Would that actually improve it? Because it's giving each developer more time, but would it actually improve it as a whole? Who knows what would happen, but we just have to wait and see what happens from here on out. But leave down a comment section below and tell me what you guys think about this whole topic, about this conversation, about this idea. I really want to know what you guys have to say. So if you guys did enjoy today's YouTube video, please like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on twitter.com/NorVenom3 and twitch.tv/NorVenom3 if you guys want to and you guys enjoy my content. And that's just about it. I hope that you guys have a beautiful day, and YouTube, until next time.